Monet screaming at the end of this episode, baby, I felt that in my gut. I felt that in my spirit. Do you hear me? Y'all know damn well I'm lying. Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. And this is my review on Power Book 2, Season 4, Episode 3, Birthright. So Tyreek and Braden sell their cars. You know, the cars that no one ever questioned how they got the money to get those cars in the first place. Yeah, those cars. They sell them so they can get money to start their illegal empire again. But this time, Braden wants equal partnership, meaning no secrets, Tariq. But we know damn well Tariq is going to keep secrets because he's selfish and he's about himself, just like his pappy. But Braden wants to know who this new connect is. And Tariq is like, fine, no secrets, bro, but that also means on your end as well. Monet and Tariq meet up with Pinky about Kate Egan, and Pinky tells them the house is empty. Meanwhile, Tyreek gives Pinky a brick, like a nice, healthy brick of money in broad daylight in New York. Look, I know New Yorkers tend to mind their own business, but not like that, not in broad daylight. He's lucky he didn't get robbed on the spot when someone saw that money. Effie and Kane are in the dorms, and I guess at Stansfield, anyone can get in the dorms, spend the night at the dorms. I guess it's whatever at that bougie Ivy League school. Effie is trying to pretend like she likes Kane, but deep down, we know she's evil and she's cursed. She only cares about her damn self. Drew thinks his mother has changed and speaks to Diana. Meanwhile, Davis is losing clients because he no longer is a lawyer. Tyreek goes to Davis to find a connect, and Davis says, sure, I'll help you find a connect, but I want to cut because he's desperate as hell because he's losing money. Monet gets a text from Noma saying, bitch, stay your ass at home, you're not needed. And the kids insist that it's because Monet needs to rest. And Monet is like, that heifer don't give a shit if I rest or not. Y'all little shits are trying to get me out the game. No, they're trying to unalive you. Bad Accent, aka Obi, has been at the station all night, and Detective Carter, I guess, is trying to wear him down, but he gets nothing out of Obi. And so at that point, Obi says, I want to make a phone call. Tariq, Davis, and Braden go meet the new connect, and there is a random Dougie Fresh cameo in this scene. I thought that was cute, but moving on. So Tariq only has enough money for 12 bricks, and the minimum is 15. And the connect feels insulted, like you should know better than to come at me with this weak shit, especially based on who your father was. And of course, that's a trigger for Tariq. Don't talk about his daddy because he claims he is nothing like his father. The connect is like, screw you, screw your white boy. Let me guess, is this supposed to be the new Tommy? Is he just as crazy as Tommy? And the next thing you know, some random guy comes in talking about these people are going crazy over your product. I'm going to need to re-up tonight. And so Tariq sees this guy, and the guy, which his name is Roman, we find out, he's like, who is this, or whatever the case may be. And the connect is like, oh, new customers. And then the guy Roman throws out some samples of his package. And he's like, come on, man, let's go get something to eat. So Tariq takes those samples that Roman left on the table. So we already know he's going to do something with them because, of course, they did a close-up on it. Bad Accent calls his brother and finds out that Drew is at his apartment. Of course, Obi is like, what are you doing there? And Drew says, Noma sent me looking for you. And randomly, Obi's brother says, thank you so much for your company giving me the green card, or I would still be in Nigeria. Just random. But of course, at that point, Drew says, aha, in his mind, aha, I got this Obi fool. So now at this point, I can move him off the chessboard so I can try to be Noma's right hand man. Okay. Let's see if that works. But anywho, Monet questions Diana about this Kate Egan situation and the address. And Diana is being fidgety, okay? She twitching. And all of a sudden, a flashback comes of Monet's trifling young ass teaching Drew and Diana how to back up because she couldn't do it in time. And where was Kane in this scene? Isn't he supposed to be the oldest out of the whole three Tejada crew? So why is it just a scene of Drew and Diana? But I guess. But what we see in this scene is that when Diana isn't being truthful, she is known to be twitchy or be fidgety. And that's what happened. So, of course, in the present, when Monet is asking Diana about Kate Egan, she is pretty much showing her mother that she is lying. And Monet can't figure out why. Bad Accent is out of prison but tells Drew to keep quiet about him being in there in the first place. We all know that's not going to happen. Becca, Braden's sister, gets kicked out of the dorm, so she decides to have some sugar for the boogers to ease her mind that her white privilege is not as untouchable as it used to be. Bad Accent is getting questioned by Noma, and of course Drew mentions the green cards, okay? And he mentions that Tyreek and Tate are really close and puts two and two together that maybe that's the reason why he wanted Tyreek to live in the first place. So Noma is talking to Bad Accent and she's getting closer to him, and we already know something's about to go down. And the next thing you know, she pokes him, okay? Pokes him real good, and then he drops. Bye-bye, Bad Accent. At that point, I guess Drew feels like his loyalty is going to get him closer to Noma, while Kane feels like his dirty peen is going to get him even closer to Noma. Who's going to win in this situation? We shall see. Tariq confronts Effie after class with the samples he took from Roman. And he says, look, Effie, is this your work? Because, I got this from campus, so you may have some competition. So I guess this is his way of saying, bitch, I'm coming for you, Noma, and your little Toto, Effie. And so Effie reports to Noma that they have some competition at Stansfield. And Kane says, nah, I don't think you have competition. This is this, small little guy, Roman. He's not a threat at all. And so Noma says, okay, well then discreetly take him out. Point blank, period. Diana randomly drops her phone after class, and Big Mouth, which I believe her name is Brew, she ends up picking up Diana's phone and finds that there is some type of article about pregnancy. And of course, Big Mouth Brew is like, girl, you pregnant? And Diana's like, please don't say anything. Girl, she's gonna say something. So Kane destroys Roman's re-up, and I'm a little confused on this because I thought the other guy was the Connect. I don't know if Roman was supposed to be the Connect's right-hand man, but for whatever reason, he was able to just destroy the whole entire van. No backup, no real security. Very, very strange. But with that being said, the whole purpose of that was to pretty much let them know to stay away from Stansfield. Now, with that, during this time, Detective Carter questions Officer Tate about his shady brother, and he says he knows nothing about it. But while Detective Carter is questioning him, they find out about this van that has been destroyed in the Bronx, which is Roman's product. So they pull up to this burnt up van and they run the plates on the van. And somehow that leads to Roman. Plates on a van with product leads to Roman. Let's think about that. And when the detective goes to find Roman, Roman runs like an amateur corner boy. Certainly not one who would be a high level player in the game. What the hell is going on here? Tariq and Braden are in the library when Tariq receives a text from the Connect saying that the deal is $300,000. The problem is Tariq only has 250, and so they start fussing about what they're going to do as far as selling their product and getting that extra 50K. This is all going on in the library, and they're so loud, someone literally has to shh them because they're talking loudly in a library about their product and $50,000. Yeah. Sure. Tariq goes to Davis and says, "Look, I'm down 50, okay? Deal is 300, I don't have it." And Davis says he'll front Tariq the money because he's pretty much going to be broke soon. And he asks Tariq, "Look, why are you doing this?" And Tariq says that, he claims Noma, Drew, and Diana made this decision for him and he has to pay them back. Child, I guess, Tariq, you wanted to be in the game. Shut the hell up. Braden decides to take a hit of the sugar for the boogers. And I'm like, are we about to go back into Tommy's wild days with that redhead that he was dating at one point? Like, I hope they're not trying to redo this whole thing all over again. Kane has freaky tales with Noma. Kane, I wouldn't trust Noma. She seemed like the type to unalive you while you're inside of her. Tariq gets a call from Pinky saying, "I'm sending you a clip from a Ring camera." Just too damn easy. Monet tells her kids she is starting her own business and she wants the kids to be partners this time, not soldiers. Diana is down for it, but the guys are like, no thank you. We're good with Noma. And the next thing you know, Monet looks at her phone. And she says, "Diana, what the F did you do?" And so at this point, Diana and Drew are looking at each other. Monet hands the phone to Kane. And then we see the actual clip on the phone. Now, look, I'm big on details. And if I'm not mistaken, the actual scene that we saw last season, and even when they showed a clip of it this season, when Diana went to Kate's house, it was daytime. And there was a big ass Ring camera right there. Like, it was right there. But it was also daytime. In the clip where Kane is looking at the footage, it's nighttime. Okay? Production, please get it together. Because definitely you don't know your days and your nights, and it doesn't look realistic. It looks like you literally just said, "We need to hurry up and get this scene again," and totally forgot that the scene took place when the sun was still up. Okay, but let me move on because I know how y'all gonna be. Oh, you being petty about the little stuff. Well, the little stuff matters when the writing isn't that damn good. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So at that point, Diana is like, "Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was gonna go this far." And before so I'm laughing because Monet went from "I want y'all to be my partners" to "I should have never had y'all mofos," like within a blink of an eye. And before Diana could explain what was going on, she was about to say, "You took my father." She was going to say something about the father. The next thing you know, Monet tried to body slam her and Drew rushes Diana out. They both run out of the house and Kane ends up trying to chase after them. And then next thing you know, Monet at the dinner table starts screaming like she's a wounded animal. And then the episode goes off. If I'm not mistaken, and you guys please let me know in the comments, Kane doesn't know that Monet took his father out, correct? I think it's only Drew and Diana at this point. So it makes me wonder if he's actually going to believe them or what's going to happen. But with that being said, that was the end of the episode. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Toodles.